respected Secretary Sir, Additional Secretary Sir, Joint Secretaries from various ministries, मैं देख रहा हूँ कुछ हमारे सीनियर मेरे परिचित ऑफिसर्स भी हैं यहाँ पर, nodal officers of various ministries, PIOs of various ministries and media heads of Information Broadcasting Ministry and other places also, and my colleagues from Ministry of INB also. This session has been, you have got how this has been structured. Now I will be briefing you about something, how to use this communication hub properly for various ministries. What you need to do, what we need to do, how we can support you and how you can support us. That is one thing that I shall be briefing. And then after that there will be 2 technical sessions of half an hour each by our technical persons. And then we shall be open to question and answers. But during my speech also, after my speech, if you have anything to ask, you are welcome to ask. I will definitely answer those things. At the end also, we will be answering the questions, whatever are there. My persons have made a presentation for me. This is a good presentation. I will be making this presentation. Before this presentation, let me say that why social media? We are all aware that social media is extremely important now. Even the Prime Minister, Cabinet Secretary, all are looking for this thing. But all of us in government do need to broadcast ourselves. We want to share our ideas, our policies. We want to tell people what we are doing in welfare measures, in developmental things, even in regulatory things. And there has been a tendency since the governance has been there to tell people what we are doing for people. Earlier there was only print media, then there came electronic media, and at the time when we came into the service in '92, I think there was only one broadcaster, that is Doordarshan, public broadcaster. After that the government's policy changed. Now there are almost 1,000 news channels almost, and they are broadcasting everything. But in addition to that, now all the persons who are using internet and social media, they have become broadcasters. So now in India there are not 1 or 2 or 1,000 broadcasters. Basically there are crores of broadcasters in India now, and they are all broadcasting their things. So internet is an anarchy basically, but in this anarchy the real democracy has come, and this democracy has flourished also. So now we have to use this thing. There are opportunities in this thing, there are challenges in this thing. Both things are there. We have to properly, for a good governance, use the opportunity, use the challenges for this thing. And for that thing, we have to use social media in its best way. And how a coordinated effort can be made in the government. So this we have been trying to do something. We shall be doing with the cooperation of all the ministries under the guidance of our Secretary, Shri ji. So the broadcasting is one of the important things, but when we broadcast on internet and social media, then naturally, this is an interactive medium, then we get the responses also. Responses have to be seen. Earlier when we launch a policy or we implement a policy, there are certain comments or certain deficiencies or certain good features of the policy as well as of the implementation process. And for getting the feedback on the policy deficiencies as well as on the deficiencies in the implementation of the policy, we have to make impact analysis and do all these things, and we have to hire some agency. Under her agency, there are good agencies who take huge money also and who take good time also. But because of this internet and social media, we can get the feedback instantly of all the people, not only a sample. We can get interaction from most of the people. So in this social media hub, when we started with only broadcasting on YouTube channel. Then we got good response, and we increased our things to all possible platforms on the government basically. And in this thing, basically, this is not only interactive, but this is real time also. And there is no intermediary. Because if we want to communicate something to people, we can communicate whatever we want to communicate. Otherwise, earlier in print and in electronic media, if we wanted to communicate something, the government's message was being tempered by the newspaper or by the electronic channel who used to publish or broadcast that thing. This was their editorial discretion that they used to change our views according to their wishes. Here, nobody can change our view. But the same holds good also for the response also. The response are, nobody checking the responses. The real time actual responses are coming to us. Sometimes that may be bothering to us also, but basically that may be alarming to us that there is something wrong in our system that needs to be corrected without any delay. So we now here in this hub do broadcast government messages, our messages, and basically Prime Minister's message also. In order to broadcast government message, there is one deficiency that came to our knowledge, that normally the government messages are not very interesting in nature. They are not so good, so they need some branding. In a sense, we can say normally the government messages are boring in nature. People don't want to look into them. So some branding, some repackaging has to be done. So this thing we have taken care in our hub. Then after branding, repackaging, when we broadcast something, that has to reach a large number of people. The reach has to be increased. Amplification factor has to be there. For amplification, we need to have certain tools, we need to have certain technology and certain willpower that we have to have. In this hub, we did have it, and in 1 year, I think we have reached almost 1 crore 15 lakh persons. Thank you. That has been the reach. And that is more than we expected at any time earlier also. In addition to amplification, we have to see then this important thing of response management. When we do broadcast something, the people will respond. The responses may be categorized broadly in certain categories. Some responses may be just likes or dislikes. There are certain persons who have got very fixed ideas that everything that the government does is bad. So they may respond that no, this is very bad, without any reason. Sometimes people say this is very good. Sometimes people say that give some suggestions. Sometimes they give feedback, and sometimes there are complaints also. We cannot address to everything, but at least we can. Presently, we don't have the capacity to address every complaint or every suggestion, but at least we can send to the concerned person and tell the person that, see, your suggestion or complaint or feedback has been sent to so-and-so email, such and such ministry. They will be looking into this thing. Then we do the analysis of the responses. How many responses have come? How many have come from which region? Which are positive? Which are negative? What needs to be done? That analysis of responses also we do in this center. Now, after this I will be making a presentation which includes all the points in detail. This will take some 10 minutes. But before that, the main thing, what we will be doing and what we will expect you to do. The first thing for broadcasting will be content creation. Whatever you want to broadcast, content has to be created. Now the content creation has to be done by the concerned ministry basically. You have to create some content. The content, whatever you want, if you want to use a blog, then this has to be an article in the text format. If you want to do some quick messages, then Facebook and Twitters. If you want to do, want to communicate through some video, then video on YouTube will be the better option. And otherwise, Google Plus and websites are your better options, good options. But in social media, basically you depend upon YouTube, Facebook and Twitter and blog also. So the first thing is that the content has to be prepared by you. In case of video of YouTube also, you have to get it prepared by yourself, by your team. In some ministry, we do have video teams to make some video. In case there are small ministries who don't have the video facility, if they want, today I shall appoint, we are appointing our deputy directors for each nodal officer for ministry. So in case of anything, you will be contacting those persons, our deputy directors. So you can contact them. In case our video team is free, then we can provide that video team to you. But in case not free, then video has to be prepared, managed by you. Content creation, after creation of content, the content has to be uploaded. The uploading is a very simple thing. You can create your own platforms and upload all these things on your platforms. You can also use our platforms. This is as per your convenience, as per the convenience of the ministry. For example, YouTube, I don't think it will be very viable for all ministries to create their YouTube channel. They all can use our YouTube platform. Our YouTube platform has got almost 15 lakh hits till date in a year almost. Our YouTube platform has got an extra benefit that we do have clippings from film division also and from All India Radio. We have the rarest videos of Mahatma Gandhi and oldest ghazals of Begum Akhtar and all these things. So since this is rich, so of course people come to this place also. So you can use our YouTube platform if you wish. If you want to create your own YouTube platform, then of course my technical persons, when they will be presenting after this thing, they will be guiding you how to create your YouTube platform. Regarding Facebook and Twitter, we will prefer that you create your own pages of Facebook and Twitter, your own page of Facebook and own account of Twitter. But in case some ministry wants that they shall be using only our facility, we shall be able to facilitate them. But in that case, they shall have to send us email, because the onus of the information shall lie with the ministry also. There have been cases that some ministry asked us to put some tweet, and then they want to say, no, we didn't do this thing somehow. So we want that the onus should go with the ministry. They should give us the nodal minister, the nodal officer of the ministry, or the joint secretary of the ministry, or the PIO of the ministry should email to my concerned person, deputy director in the social media hub. Then we shall do the Facebook work and also tweet also for the ministry if they want. If the ministries want to have their own tweets and own Facebook, they are welcome. We will support in that thing also. And regarding blog, we will prefer that blog, you can use our blog. Our blog has got very good content. But if you want your blog, this can be done. On blog and YouTube, if you want to have your one, then the problem of reach comes. Suppose you create your YouTube and suppose you create your blog. You will be definitely having problem to amplify your reach. And that is why I am saying that you can use our platform. This has already got good reach. You can use this thing. Now, so this is regarding content creation. Then second thing is content uploading, I told you. The second thing is regarding, in case anything is not clear, I will be open to questions after this thing also. The third thing is regarding amplification. If you want something to be amplified, very important things only, then we will definitely help you in that thing, some message. For that thing, amplification thing, I think your secretary will have to talk to my secretary, and this thing we take only if our secretary asks us to do this thing. Then the other thing is response management and response analysis. Whatever Facebook posts you are making, either yourself or through us, whatever Twitter tweets you shall be doing either yourself or through us, whatever blog messages you are posting, and whatever video you are putting on YouTube, if you want what the responses, you want analysis of the responses, which are the positive, which are the negative responses, which are the neutral responses. Region-wise, you want in Andhra Pradesh, how many positive responses, how many negative responses, what is the nature of positive responses, the detailed analysis we will do. This tool we do have. If any ministry asks us to do the response analysis, detailed response analysis we will do if you request us for this thing. So this is what we can do, what you can do. This broadly I have told. In short, now I will make a presentation also, because my people have done a lot of work on this thing. So this will be made. Social media possibilities and future roadmap. Now, basically a definition has been given. I think we all know about this thing, that this can be defined as any web or mobile-based platform that enables an individual or agency to communicate interactively and enables exchange of user-generated content. Then there are some figures. Presently in India, total estimated citizens online is 205 million. Presently we can say that 20 crore persons presently are online. Then this is the third largest, of course we know, after China and USA, and 110 million mobile internet users are there, that means 11 crore. But with now internet going not only on the smartphones, but now internet is being, after the Google has launched its operating system, I think the internet will be available on non-smartphones also. And in near future we expect that the mobile internet users number will increase exponentially. And I think the internet will be going to the masses only through mobile phones now. In India, there are almost 10 crore, that is 100 million Facebook users presently, 55 million YouTube users, 40 million Twitter users, 24 million LinkedIn, 39% of users, this is very interesting, are female, and 77% are youth, that is between 15 to 34 years. Of course, opportunity, I have already told you, the digital democracy, mainstream media is being fed by social media and excellent conduit for information, and government functioning to benefit. This I have already mentioned. These are the platforms on which we are available: YouTube, Twitter, Blogger, G+, and Facebook. On YouTube, we have got almost 15 lakh views, which is highest on for any Government of India YouTube platform. Twitter, we have almost 133,000 followers. On blog, we have 3.15 lakh post views. And Google Plus, we have almost 1 crore 12 lakh views till date in almost 1 year. So, and Facebook 55,000 likes weekly. हाउ टू गो अबाउट इट में ये हमने एक दिया कि लेवल 0 है जिसमें लिसन एंड ट्रैक ट्रेंड्स है, लेवल 1 पे ब्रॉडकास्ट है, लेवल 2 पे कम्युनिकेट एंड एंगेज है, लेवल 3 पर इंटरेक्ट सर्विस डिलीवरी है. ये दीज थिंग्स मे टेक्निकल पर्सन विल बी टेलिंग इन डिटेल सो दैट रिपीटिशन इज नॉट देयर, सो आई एम नॉट टेकिंग मच टाइम ऑन दिस थिंग. एक्टिविटीज ऑफ सोशल मीडिया हैब में इवेंट कवरेज, आई टोल्ड यू इवेंट कवरेज यानी कंटेंट क्रिएशन जिससे मैंने कहा, ये इसीलिए इसमें इवेंट कवरेज में आई वांटेड टू टेल वन मोर थिंग. वी हैव बीन रिक्वेस्टिंग ऑल द मिनिस्ट्रीज कि आप जो नोडल ऑफिसर्स अपने बनाते हैं दे शुड बी सच ऑफिसर जिनकी कि एक्सेस अपने सेक्रेटरी या मिनिस्टर को होनी चाहिए, सो दैट दे नो कि क्या इवेंट्स मिनिस्ट्री में होने जा रही हैं और उन इवेंट्स को हमें कवर करना है, क्या इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ है. अगर कोई नोडल ऑफिसर या ऐसे हैं जिनको या पीआईओ ऐसे हैं जिनको सेक्रेटरी या मिनिस्टर की एक्सेस नहीं है तो फिर वो इवेंट कवरेज नहीं कर पाएंगे प्रॉपर्ली इसको. इसलिए ये हम लोगों ने रिक्वेस्ट की थी. कुछ मिनिस्ट्री ने तो अपने जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी को ही बनाया है, तो दैट्स प्रीटी गुड आई थिंक, लेकिन कुछ जगह जहाँ नहीं है वहाँ भी एक्सेस उनको जरूर दे दें कंटेंट क्रिएशन में आपकी, दे कैन हेल्प देम. देन कंटेंट राइटिंग हम लोगों के ब्लॉग के लिए हम लोगों के पास कुछ अच्छे कंटेंट राइटर्स हैं, वी डू सम गुड कंटेंट राइटिंग हियर. बट अगर आप लोगों के यहाँ डिफरेंट मिनिस्ट्री का हम लोगों के पास कंटेंट की जो कैटेगरीज हैं वो अपने से ही रिलेटेड है मैक्सिमम. डिफरेंट मिनिस्ट्रीज में अच्छी चीज़ों पर आप लोग चाहते हैं कि ब्रॉडकास्ट हो कंटेंट. बहुत से लोग हैं जो केवल रिटन ब्लॉग ही पढ़ना चाहते हैं, तो वो हम आर्टिकल्स चाहेंगे कि आप लोग भी हमको भेजें. एनी ऑफिसर एनीबडी कैन सेंड अस ऑन आवर ईमेल्स, जो कि मैं अभी ईमेल्स आप सर्कुलेट अभी कर देना सबकी, अभी हम ईमेल्स अपने लोग के सर्कुलेट कर देंगे. देन इवेंट्स की बात हो गई. इसमें हम लोग गूगल हैंगआउट, लाइव फेसबुक चैट और ट्विटर कॉन्फ्रेंस भी करते हैं, की हैं हमने. हम अपने भी सेक्रेटरी साहब मिनिस्टर साहब की कराएंगे, लेकिन अगर कोई मिनिस्ट्री चाहती हैं कि हमारी गूगल हैंगआउट करा दी जाए या ट्विटर, ऑफ कोर्स सेक्रेटरी या मिनिस्टर अगर चाहते हैं कि गूगल हैंगआउट या ट्विटर कॉन्फ्रेंस कराई जाए, देन आई थिंक इफ़ द कंसर्न सेक्रेटरी आस्क माई सेक्रेटरी, देन माई सेक्रेटरी विल बी मोर देन प्लीज टू से कि इसको हम करा देंगे. इसमें क्रिएटिव डिज़ाइन रीपैकेजिंग में आप लोगों का कंटेंट, जैसे हमने कहा कि नॉर्मली गवर्नमेंट कंटेंट बोरिंग होता है, हमारे पास एजेंसी है, हमने हायर कर रखी है, तो इसका भी हम हेल्प दे सकते हैं. पब्लिशिंग ऑफ डिफरेंट कंटेंट टू वेरियस सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म्स एंड सोशल मीडिया रिलेशनशिप मैनेजमेंट सॉफ्टवेयर, इस पर अभी हमारे मिस्टर रेड्डी आएंगे, बाद में बताएंगे डिटेल में. मोबाइल एप्लीकेशंस का डेवलपमेंट की भी हमारे पास टीम है, और रीच ऑफ कंटेंट के लिए मैंने बता दिया. ब्रांडिंग, डिजिटल वैल्यू इंटरेस्ट समथिंग, जो कि हम बाद में करेंगे. इसमें अब हम लोगों ने जो लास्ट ईयर से किया है, वी यूट्यूब चैनल वी लॉन्च इन सितंबर 2012, और उसके बाद हम लोगों ने कई इसमें डेवलपमेंट्स किए हैं. ये सब डिटेल्स हमारे पास मैं आपको ऑलरेडी बता चुका हूँ. देन इसमें और जो डिटेल्स बातें होंगी वो मैं आप लोगों की क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन में बता देता हूँ आपको. इसके पहले कि हम लोग आगे बढ़ें, मैं बस एक बार ये रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा कि जो हमारी टीम है सोशल मीडिया की जिसके साथ हमने ये काम किया है, मैं एक बार उनसे आपको इंट्रोड्यूस कराऊँगा. मैं एक एक करके रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा अपने लोगों से. हमारी जो ये सोशल मीडिया कम्युनिकेशन हब है, इसके इंचार्ज मिस्टर एडीजी मिस्टर LR विश्वनाथ जी, मैं उनसे रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा 1 मिनट आप आ जाएँ. और हमारे साथ शुरुआत करने में हमारे डायरेक्टर मिस्टर चैतन्य प्रसाद जी ने इसमें कंधे से कंधा मिला के हमारे साथ, प्लीज़ आप ऊपर आने का कष्ट करेंगे 1 मिनट. देन डायरेक्टर रोली जी हैं हमारे साथ में, आप आ जाइए. और ये 4 डिप्टी डायरेक्टर्स हमारे हैं, असिस्टेंट डायरेक्टर उस समय थे प्रोफेशनल से, इनके साथ हमने शुरू किया था ये काम. अब ये लोग डिप्टी डायरेक्टर हो गए हैं 1 साल में ही. मिस्टर वरुण भारद्वाज, कीर्ति तिवारी जी, नंद किशोर रेड्डी और संतोष अजमेरा. और इसके अलावा हमारे पास ग्रुप बी के भी ऑफिसर्स हैं. शुचिता चतुर्वेदी तो आज कंपेयर ही कर रही हैं, आप हैं. दूसरे शिव ज्योति, यहाँ नहीं है, अच्छा, और इसका समरेश, सबीना, नवल किशोर और रामिया, आप लोग भी आ जाओ। ठीक है, बाकी लोग अभी नीचे हैं, अभी आ रहे होंगे वहाँ से। इसके अलावा हमारी मिनिस्ट्री में अंडर सेक्रेटरी रेणु अरोड़ा, अंडर सेक्रेटरी मनमीत कौर, अंडर सेक्रेटरी उपकार सिंह और असिस्टेंट्स ने भी इसमें काफ़ी सपोर्ट किया है। नाउ इसके बाद थैंक यू वेरी मच। ये चैतन्य जी हैं, एक मिनट आ जाइए, इन्हीं के साथ में हमने इसको शुरू किया था इस समय, इन्हीं के सपोर्ट से। और ये मिस्टर विश्वनाथ जी हैं, ये एडी जी हैं, ये इस समय इसको हेड करते हैं, ये देखते हैं। तो हम तो केवल फैसिलिटेटर हैं, बाकी यही सब काम कर रहे हैं। थैंक यू वेरी मच। अच्छा, अब इसके बाद मैं कह रहा हूँ कि हम अपने चारों डिप्टी डायरेक्टर्स जो हैं, इनके फ़ोन नंबर अभी सर्कुलेट आपको कर देंगे। इसमें जो भी आपको टेक्निकल असिस्टेंस चाहिए, मेरा भी नंबर रहेगा, विश्वनाथ जी का, चैतन्य का और चारों DDDs का। इससे भी आपको जब भी जरूरत होगी, वी विल ऑलवेज बी एबल हियर टू सपोर्ट यू। और आई थिंक दिस इज एनफ फ्रॉम माई पार्ट फॉर दिस थिंग। इसके बाद इंटरेक्शन के लिए आई शैल बी ओपन इन द क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन।